Alright guys, so I thought I'd give you an update. Brandon, my son, came this morning and my father-in-law Joe came and helped me put up the hurricane shutters, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to evacuate or whether I want to stay. The thing about evacuating is if I go to Greensboro to my dad's house, which is the most logical place to go because it's the easiest place for me to have both M and D, my dogs. If I go to my dad's house, what if I am not able to come back for weeks? Number one, I can't afford to be in Greensboro for a month. Number two, I won't be able to get back to see if there has been any damage done to the house. And if there is damage done to the house, then we need to be able to file a claim as soon as possible, because it's probably going to take them a while to get to us. And, you know, we're 8 days away from selling this house. Dave is in Florida, not able to get to me, so needless to say, I'm a little stressed out. Just got out of the shower. I'm gonna walk you around. It's very dark in here. Let me flip the camera around. So we have the hurricane shutters on the window. So it's really dark in here. Emma's just hanging out. Diablo's just hanging out. I have ran them ragged this weekend. We went to Greensboro and then to Fayetteville and then here. My son Brandon came this morning, as well as Joe, my father-in-law, to help me put the hurricane shutters on the windows. So, this is where we're at. Let me show you this. I did fill this tub with water. Let me flip the camera around. So, filled this tub with water, so that's good to go. When a hurricane hits, you want to fill anything that you can with water. I did fill this sink, but it wasn't holding water. It was slowly draining out, so I just let that one go. But yeah, if you are ever in a natural disaster like a hurricane, you want to fill any bathtubs you have with water so that you can use that water to flush toilets, to use for, washing your hands, brushing your teeth, things like that. And you want to buy bottled water for drinking. Went and bought some more toilet paper, paper towel. I have this cooler to put anything in if we need to, if we lose power. I went and bought 3 bags of ice for that cooler. Went and bought creamer so that I have coffee as long as I have power. I have my essential oils going to try to keep me calm because I'm pretty stressed out, guys. I mean, this has really thrown us for a loop. We were supposed to be moving this weekend. I mean, Dave was supposed to be flying in. I was supposed to pick him up at the airport at 9 o'clock on Friday. We were supposed to get the U-Haul on Friday. We were supposed to pack up all this stuff in the U-Haul, and we were going to be on our way to Florida on Saturday. Hurricane Florence had other plans. Now Dave is in Florida. Will not be able to get to me because even if he gets in the truck and drives here, it may be weeks before he's able to get back to Florida, and that can't happen because he's the only one with a job right now, so he has to be able to work. He can't come here and not be able to get back to Florida for weeks. I probably should evacuate. A lot of people have told me I should, but if I evacuate, it may be weeks before I'm able to get back to the house, and I need to be here. I need to be here to be able to assess any damage, take any photos that need to be taken, file an insurance claim if that needs to happen. So that's where we're at. I mean, it is kind of depressing. I'm trying to keep a positive outlook on it, because I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at all of our stuff. I mean, all of our stuff is right there, guys. It's right there in front of me. So I'm sitting here, I'm looking at all of our stuff, and we were supposed to be moving this stuff Saturday. We're 8 days away from selling our house, and a major catastrophic hurricane comes to the area that we live at. So it's kind of frustrating. I mean, what do? Nothing you can do. You just have to hope for the best and prepare for the worst, and just try to keep a positive outlook. I have taken pictures of everything that I can take pictures of. I mean, everything is packed up, so it's kind of hard to take pictures, but the TVs are still right there, so I took a picture of the TVs. Dave's TV's still upstairs, so I took a picture of that. Took a picture of our computer. Took a picture of our bedroom furniture in both bedrooms. And took a picture of, you know, the dresser that's wrapped up, the dressers that's behind it, the bookshelves, couches, Dave's jerseys that are upstairs, my car that's outside, the outside of the house, the trees in the yard, the fence, you know, everything that I could take pictures of to document. I did that. So we're good to go there. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm gonna ride this out. It's me and the dogs. I mean, D, he's gonna freak out. He freaks out at any kind of weather, storm, anything like that. Emma, she'll just bark. So yeah, that's where we are at. Wish us luck. Okay, Emma, gotta go pee? Is that why you're whining? Emma? I guess you have to go pee too. Emma, we have to go out the front door. Remember, because we're in a hurricane, we can't go out the back door. The back door is boarded up. Out the... Hold on. Hold on. Here's our house. As we get closer to the front porch, you guys should be able to see our house numbers are illuminated with lights, which we always thought was pretty cool when we first moved into this house. You know, we're trying to make our way to Florida. So Emma's waiting on her treat. Update, I am evacuating. I wasn't going to. I was going to stay at the house, but the closer that it gets to Hurricane Day, I'm just really scared. I'm really scared to stay there by myself. I am making the decision to head to Greensboro. I think that putting my safety and the dog's safety in jeopardy is not a good idea, so I think the best decision is for me to evacuate. Hopefully this storm is not as bad as we think it's going to be. Guys, I'm just too scared to stay there with the dogs by myself. You know, all the bad scenarios kept running through my head. You know, what if storm surge does reach our house? What would I do? I mean, if our house started flooding, I'm there by myself with 2 dogs. I'm not gonna tough it out. I'm gonna go stay at my dad's in Greensboro. And hopefully the roads don't flood so bad that I can't get home. I don't want to think about the worst, but the worst case scenario would be major damage to the house. We're 8 days away from selling it. I don't know what we would do. That's my update. I'll let you guys know what happens. Just wanted to show you guys what it's doing in Greensboro. Not much of anything. Kind of sprinkling. Winds blowing just a little bit. Wind gusts here and there. Nothing like what it's doing at the coast. Here in my dad's backyard. I'm bored out of my mind. This is day 3 at my dad's house. I'm very depressed and very stressed out. It looks like I'm probably not going to be able to even attempt to get home until Monday. All of the roads between here and Southport are flooded. I don't know how our house is doing, but I have seen pictures from the Nextdoor website that we're on for our neighborhood, and the roads are starting to flood. So I am very anxious to get home and see how our house has fared. I will update you guys as soon as I do make it home. I've just been praying a lot and hoping that our house has not suffered too awful bad. Alright, so today is Sunday. I don't even know what date it is. Hold on. I will find out. September the 16th. I'm still in Greensboro. It looks like I'm going to be in Greensboro for the foreseeable future. Probably will not be able to make it home, I would say, for at least a week, probably more than that. It is not over. The flooding is still going to get worse. Wilmington, North Carolina is basically an island now. There is no way in or out, so it's not looking good, guys. It is not looking good. I was very depressed yesterday, but I'm kind of coming to terms with the fact that we may have some major damage to the house that we were trying to sell to get to Florida. We're still going to get to Florida. It's just going to probably take us longer. I'm going stir crazy, so I will probably go out and about in Greensboro tomorrow. And you guys have to excuse me. I mean, I'm not trying to look pretty right now. I have been sitting around in my pajamas since I got here. I did take my bathrobe and finally put a bra on, so that's a plus. But no, I have not tried to fix my hair or anything like that. Right now in Greensboro, it's just raining. We have not gotten a lot of wind, and the rain just started basically today. It rained a little bit yesterday, but it's been raining pretty much all day today. My in-laws are still in Florida with Dave. They evacuated from South Carolina. They live in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, so they are still in Florida, and I am still here. So that's my update for today. Actually got some sunshine today. Haven't seen this in about 4 days. You're a